a feeling of general nausea and discomfort, so I deduced from that I might in fact be allergic to that fruit. Which isn't really such a big deal because it doesn't even taste good to begin with. You can eat fake crabs. Do you mean surimi? Or what is it you mean? Personally, I quite like surimi. I know a few people who don't like it on the mere grounds of it being cheap seafoods. Almost like fish sticks. Which I find a bit silly to dislike it for that reason alone. Oh, you mean kanikama? Well, isn't it just fish cake? Kind of like surimi? Isn't it just made out of like fish muscles, just like surimi is? Hey Matt, how are you? Powdered shell? What exactly mean by powdered shell? I wonder how, if they ever get to making that point of that game, they were to do this part in the remake. Like, I'm really intrigued by how they would do this. Because quite frankly, this is a kind of reco section. Not to mention kind of pointlessly long at all, but also really bizarre. So I wonder how they would work on this in a possible remake. Oh hey Kaiko Castronato. A lot of things will be cut. Well, some people like to cut things and or body parts and or game content. Just the way things are, I guess. How many years have passed since last stream? You know, you might be surprised to hear, but only one. I streamed last year actually. Well, I heard that McDonald's Japan is generally better than other McDonald's, and you might be right about that. What is this guy even doing there with his hands? I mean, am I the only one to think he's doing some kind of masturbation motion there? Looks really spooky. Yeah, sorry, I'm also trying to catch up with news while I'm watching this most exciting cloud livestream sequence, so you might hear some relevant words every now and then, because I'm unable to properly press buttons in time. My memoir. You know, I vaguely remember something about sending you some literary quote-unquote work of mine, which I shall just pretend never happened, because I think that's just way too weird even for me to just even try to recollect. We were close friends. Using a very, 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 very vague definition of close and or friends and or we and or where. In that case, of course, you might say that. So, have you had any revelations in your life that you want to share with me and my entire stream that happened to you since we last spoke privately? Like, I don't know. Nothing exciting. So you're saying you didn't get divorced or married or exercised, partly cannibalized, were you a hostage recently? A hostage taker? Pyramid schemer? Um, what else is there? Been to any orgies? Vomited in forests recently? Anything like that? You got a grown-up job and got old? Oh please, don't be so depressing. I mean, how old can one get in, I don't know, like 2 years anyway? You are 30 now? 30 what? 30 human years? 30 kilograms? Your life is over, really? I mean, not if you find someone who's into 30-year-olds. I mean, I don't want to sound trite or like some kind of disingenuous everything is good person, but just find yourself someone who fetishizes senile old people like yourself. No offense. And that's one way to make use of this, I guess. I hope this is useful advice for you. Well, you're welcome. I have a hard time believing I've been streaming for 6 years. Are you really sure that's the way it is? I'm not sure if I can believe that. So you're saying you started in 2014? Really? Wow. That is shocking. I mean, I must have started at least in 2014. I could have started even earlier, is what you're implying. That just sounds, I don't know, hard to believe. I honestly have no idea, time is just a strange, futile, volatile concept that I do not approve of. Castlevania? You must be really early. You mean this spooky game I was playing for a while? Castlevania Circle of the Moon? Oh my god, that's so long ago. I think I tried to read Castlevania Dracula once on stream. Like a page or so. I think I remember that actually, now that you mention it. But I did not, I mean, I didn't read the entire 180 something page thing. I think I was like reading a page at most. Then I realized it's a bad idea and stopped doing it. Maybe I should revisit that idea. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It was too spooky. You know, I think that's probably right. Must have been some of these things. You know, I even have that book still somewhere. Are you saying I didn't yawn before? I'm pretty sure I've always been yawning. Maybe I've just increased it a bit, but it's not like I didn't yawn previously, did I? You never heard me yawn before last stream? Wow, that's interesting. Because I feel I've always been yawning, but of course I might be wrong. I mean, people usually assume that yawning is a sign of tiredness, but apparently it's just a sign that your body is needing more oxygen. Well, apparently Sega Chief is still working on the randomizer and adding new features and fixing old ones, I was told. How do I feel about the randomizer so far? I feel it's quite random and quite fun, quite rad. it gives me a new appreciation for this game, I would say. How do you feel about the randomizer so far? I guess that's... Can you even hear this? Because I suppose that was a yawn as well. But to be fair, I was doing it a bit, I guess flamboyantly, just for exaggeration's sake. Brought me out of a retirement. I am not sure if that's what I would say, but if that's how you perceive it, then so be it. I mean, have you been watching other Twitch streams during my absence? Have you retired from watching Twitch, or like, what have you done as I was not streaming on Twitch, I wonder? I see. This is the only thing you do, you're saying. You just wait in this Twitch channel day and night until I go live again. Not doing anything else, except maybe for breathing and eating just as much as you need to stay alive. Is that what you're trying to say? You started watching e-girls. Now, what would someone who doesn't know what e-girls are imagine e-girls are? Oh look, someone died. I am an e-boy. Can I be an e-bay? I would probably prefer to be an e-bay than an e-boy. Hey, Tika Bear. I stole a sneak glove. Wow, that's cool. But also very random. Don't forget to notice the really cool dog barking animation. Woof woof. It probably sounds just like that. What have I been doing so long? You know, I just got in a really bad traffic jam and I couldn't get out until just yesterday. Was quite sad. But I'm glad to be back to streaming now. I mean, maybe no one should ever get comfy, because comfiness is the death to, I don't know, to style or something maybe, I don't know. And maybe you want to be stylish and not comfy, or you want to be comfy and non-stylish. You probably have to make a choice at some point. What do you want to be? I mean, too much confidence probably kills. So, please try to be aware of that. Five ghost chips. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Someone stole your pube trimmer. What an interesting object you speak of. Well, good luck, minions. How many kilometers can you run? What do you mean by run? You know, sometimes I like to run / walk. Maybe like is the wrong word. Sometimes I end up running / walking for like 20 kilometers a day, which is something like 15 miles. You know, these days I walk through the forest because cycling is too fast. And being an old person, I cannot just tolerate the speed anymore, so I have to walk instead of cycling. No, I do not have the remake. But maybe I should want to stream it if I had it. Have you ever cycled through the forest? Just wondering. Also, the forest is too crowded. Cycling has become too dangerous. You know, I heard that some people actually enjoy doing sports together. For the longest time I thought that's terrible and I couldn't understand it. But then I tried it recently and maybe there is something to it. Like if some other person is doing sports with you or even just standing next to you while you're doing something and they are not, it kind of adds a somewhat welcome element of distraction to it that makes you hate your life less, just a little bit, while you're doing it, so maybe there's something to it after all. Oh well, my favorite character is Mr. Dolphin as well. I wonder whose favorite character is not Mr. Dolphin. No, I am not talking about billiards, but what I'm saying is that sometimes, you know, doing sports can feel exhausting and boring, downright pointless. And if you are just sufficiently distracted, you can get past that fairly easily. I don't know what Roadhead is. Clearly. Your references have become quite arcane, I must say. I cannot recognize them anymore. Wow. 3 fucking Zidrish? What the fuck is this? I am not sure if I did. Hard to say, really. Then what is skirting? Is that a typo? Because I also don't know what skirting is. Throw, you know, the only time I've ever really encountered the word throw in recent times has been on the marvelous Twitch Plays Pokemon channel, which at this point has become some kind of illegal Pokemon betting channel, and some faction there always accuses the other one of throwing it, by which they apparently mean something like deliberately making a bad move to give up or something. Very confusing indeed. Also, there's no H in Arcane. Just for your interest. And what the fuck just happened there? Very weird. It's the noise a car makes when braking or drifting. I'm still not really sure what you were asking me then. By that most arcane of questions. Please use only basic English vocabulary, thank you. Typos. I don't believe in typos. Every typo is an intentional typo, which means it's not a typo. I shall judge every typo as harshly as one can judge typos. So be very scared. I write them down in a little book of great typos, and I never forget about anyone. So just, you know. This probably kills me now, right? Okay, no it doesn't. Strange, strange, strange. Is that all I have? Maybe we should try this. Oh, you know, I could actually use this attack. I could fucking use this attack. Maybe I should use this attack. Let's use this attack. Oh yeah, this attack. Yeah, this is way too hard for me. I have to use this attack. There's no other way I can win this battle. Absolutely. Thank God I have this attack. Oh please. Don't be such a drama queen. This attack only lasts like 70 seconds, I think. Which is less than 2% of an hour, so... Is it dead yet? Is it dead yet? I wonder. What are the chances this kills this thing, I wonder? Like, I don't know. 100% maybe? Can't really be so sure. Oh, it's dead. What a surprise. Glad to find that out. No items. What a shame though. This too is the item you normally get there. The battle trumpets. Blue M-phone. That's sexy. Leviathan scales. You know what's interesting? I haven't even gotten the Leviathan materia yet. I didn't get there. Didn't get it where I was supposed to get it normally, which is Wutai. And I have a feeling I might not get it anymore either. I am getting really quite a few Zidrish. Like, what is this? A metal factory? I am fighting a gang of hobos. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? This is really just too spooky. And I get tents. I mean, they were probably sleeping in them. And yeah, let's just fight them because it's an extra battle that I do not want to go without. Is it more hobos? Oh my god. It's more fucking hobos. Hey AFG Cypher. I am good. And I have, of course, not enough tuna, because there's never enough tuna. But how are you doing? That sounds very specific. Well, I guess to be fair, very few things are the definition of fun anyway, so maybe you're just expecting too much. I mean, if you expect nothing, it's hard to be disappointed. I'm just saying. I mean, you can use it proactively in the future when you are finding yourself expecting something again. Just expect nothing at all, and chances are you will not be disappointed. It's like, it's what I like to do. I find that it helps me get less disappointed indeed. Well, I'm glad you liked my answer. So I wonder what marvelous treasure chests I will find in this place. Hey MacGyver, do I have any advice on dating celebrities? Now, this is of course an interesting question, because I can take this in many different directions. First of all, do you mean advice with regards to getting to date them, or with regards to once you start dating them, how to keep dating them? Oh my god, actually something good. W item is really very nice, I must say. I mean, W attack also would have not been bad, but W item, I am gonna take it. Well, I must say, as unlikely as it might sound, I have actually not dated a celebrity yet. So, I cannot tell you how to do that, I'm afraid. I mean, unless of course you regard porn actors as celebrities, then of course I've dated countless of those. Only those, indeed. I mean, how else do you think I can get an orgy started? Of which I have also had countless. Well, that might be true, but it probably makes it easier. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is the spookiest it has ever been. Also, I think this is like messed up because it's not supposed to, well, like nothing is even what. Oh no, I don't like even language doesn't work anymore. This is so spooky. Like language has even broken by this point. I'm just gonna redo it and hope that something else happens now, which is basically the definition of insanity, but maybe I'm lucky and this doesn't happen again. um, who knows? Maybe just randomly something else happens. Oh look, something else randomly just happens. But the game froze. Well, you just really shouldn't hope for too much. And it seemed like I did hope for too much, like hoping for a non-soft lock at this point is hoping for too much. I'm getting soft locks again. Well, no. These soft locks are because the enemies are using attacks for which the animation is broken. That's actually the issue. I mean, more, I guess, I'm getting those soft locks because in the first place I'm not having the white encounters, that's true. But to be more specific, it's because of attack animations. And what kind of attack is that now? A very weak one, I must say. And another soft log. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is just edit the AI and just make it so something doesn't happen. I'm just gonna delete the entire death counter because I think that's broken. Like, they don't need a death counter. No one does anyway. Delete this thing. And we're done. In this playthrough, several things have been randomized. So enemies are random, my limit breaks are random, my character's stats are to some extent random, and the contents of treasure chests and similar item locations are also random, as you can see right now. This is still giving me a soft lock. Okay. Do I need to go like full power? I mean, in theory, yes. I don't see why not. Even though I think you can only get Knight of the Round from a materia, so the first time you would be able to get Knight of the Round would be from the materia that is normally restore, just right before Guard Scorpion. That materia might be Knights of the Rounds. Okay, this is still not working, it seems. And it's a Reno issue. Why is this not working? Something here is not... Is it working now? Maybe it will be working now, I'm not sure yet though yet. I mean, it seems like really the more difficult part in this randomizer is getting the game to not softlock, more so than actually like beating the enemies. Which is an interesting development, I would say. Maybe I'll be successful. I mean, the attack animation is not befitting of this kind of damage it deals. 84. Thank you. Ellie survived that. Yeah, if only I had a hero drink. I haven't gotten one yet though. I wonder if I will still get a hero drink, maybe. Maybe not though. I don't know if cute slabs exist. I'm not into slabs. I don't think they're cute. This too is not randomized, I think. Because it normally is that item. Are you saying that porn celebrities are slapping people all the time? That's a strange assumption. Are they only soft celebrity type? What is that supposed to mean? You know, the word kinky has been overused to that extent that I don't even know anymore what people mean when they say kinky. I mean, I guess you can just assume that these days everyone is kinky based on how much the term is being used. I mean, what is unusual anyway? That can be anything. That doesn't really help. Oh my god, like, oh my god. Oh my god, my god. Oh my. Okay. I mean, I'm not actually sure if it's really that useful if I think about it more, but it's definitely not bad, I guess, to have Master Magic. And to have a soft lock. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is not good. But I mean, the items will be the same, so I'm just losing time here. It's not that anything really happens. What I'm doing is I'm just leaving the room to do a safety save, because I should probably have a safety save. Um, I don't actually know right now. I would have to check who my highest magic stat wielding character is. Look, you can play hide and seek. Cloud is hiding behind this barrel. You can only see his head. Wow. For some reason this is really exciting. We should play it. Oh my god, what the fuck. I probably shouldn't have played so much hide and seek. Also, it's a bit disappointing that the enemies here do not get this enemy swarm bonus, which means that instead of having 5 enemies per battle at least, I still always only have 1, which I think is a bit disappointing. 1 is not enough, if you ask me. No, not really. Are you saying I should grind for levels? I think that's just probably not necessary anymore. Okay, this doesn't work. This enemy is really dangerous. Its mere existence breaks my game. Well, it's not like every time I pick something up it's random, it's just that everything is randomized, so compared to the original game, things have been changed. It doesn't mean that, you know, it's random every time you do it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking battle? This is just fucking annoying. Well, that's just how FF7 random battles work. Indeed, they are not random. Let's just do this and 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 this, and then hope this shit works. I mean, because when I get a soft lock, I have to close the game, which means I have to have a hard reset. After a hard reset, things just always are the same like this. You can try it yourself at home. FF7 doesn't even have a RNG. It doesn't have a random number generator. It has some kind of pre-RNG, you know, some kind of poverty RNG. It has a so-called random number lookup table that it uses instead of an RNG. And apparently the way F7 is coded, it's very little randomness in it. To give you the short version. You prefer it long? Well, unfortunately, I'm a little bit too exhausted to get you the long thing right now. Also, I might not actually know enough about it to say much more than that, I'm afraid. Oh no, please, not a fucking again. Not a fucking again. Like, are you kidding me? Shitting me? Yeah, I'm gonna go to my solution number 3, which is just enabling saving anywhere. That should do it. So let's save now, and then we should be good. And let's save again. And let's play hide and seek again. Has someone fallen asleep recently? If so, then please share your experience with me. Did you find your sleep comfortable? If you have just recently awoken, how would you rate your most recent sleep encounter? Also, I might have to get some more drinks again, so I'll be back in a few years. 1 second.